So this must be what they mean when they tell me that the Cowboys will never be relevant again so long as Jerry Jones is still around. They being, of course, the people that I talk to who have watched the Cowboys play a lot longer than I have and a lot longer than I've even been alive, quite frankly. So Jerry Jones broke news this morning, just a little bit ago, actually. I'm listening to 105.3 The Fan, and he comes on and basically says that the news of Tyron Smith and Trevon Diggs being questionable in the game time decision, really not necessary to go ahead and withhold that any longer. And he went ahead and basically all but confirmed that their status for Sunday's game against the Patriots will be available and full participants and, full systems go. The reason I think that's funny, though, is because not, maybe a couple hours before that, and even dating back to Wednesday, Mike McCarthy and company, the people who are, the coaching part of the Cowboys organization, were trying to maintain what we like to call a competitive advantage and withhold information from the general public and particularly the Patriots, right? So making things difficult for Bill Belichick to game plan for you. Tyron Smith, he's playing having maybe the best season of his career thus far. Some people might argue, playing as the All-Pro Hall of Famer that he is at the left tackle position, being a mainstay there. You may have noticed he's no longer wearing the neck roll anymore. The same neck that gave him the issues and that he's missed, it feels like 3 to 4 games a year at times throughout his career through, stingers and other issues. He had that neck surgically repaired and fixed this past offseason. No longer wearing the neck roll. Said on an interview last week that the stinging pain, if you want to call it that, is different for certain people, has different effects for some folks, but for Tyron's sake, it was a burning sensation that generated from the neck all the way down his arm and even into his hands. And so he had that fixed, and you've seen the effects that it's had on him now. Not only is he playing free of the neck roll, more mobility, better for his peripheral vision. He can move more fluidly. But he's playing healthy now for the first time, it seems like, in a really long time, and he reiterated as such last week on the show with Brad Sham. So Trevon Diggs, on the other hand, now was also listed as a questionable, game time decision due to an ankle injury. So Mike McCarthy clearly trying to withhold that information, playing his cards right, and try to get the competitive advantage again that we just talked about. But I just thought it was funny. Jerry Jones, literally within, the same morning, just comes on radio waves, national, or, 105.3 The Fan airwaves, and just spilled the beans and said, nah, let's go ahead and restore hope and faith in the Cowboys fan base and organization heading into Sunday's game. And we'll go ahead and tell them that our two Pro Bowl / All-Pro players this year, one from each side of the football, are both going to be out there and fully available. I just got a kick out of that. I thought it was funny. To me, I really couldn't care less. I think that I had full confidence that they both were going to play, but even if both of them didn't, I think the Cowboys still win this game comfortably anyways. But it'd be nice to know that at least the blind side of the front of the offensive line, the big boys in front of Dak, will be protected, and we'll have our playmaking corner out there suited up against Jacoby Myers and Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne, and then the Mac Jones array of pass catchers. But anyways, that's all I got. Wanted to just bring that out. Let me know what you guys think about Jerry Jones. Is it Jerry being Jerry? Is it news or no news? Does it matter to you? Let me know what you think. Thanks for listening.